Hi, it's Candace Freer from Cornell Cooperative Extension of Rensselaer County. Welcome to video 3 of Bloxels. Today we are going to discuss how to do a game layout. So there's 2 other videos before this, how to log in, how to build a character, and again today we're going to do how to do a game layout. So if you would like your login information, just send me an email at kmf83 or send me a Facebook message at Rensselaer County 4-H and I'd be happy to give you login information to get you started. Okay, so we are going to go into games today and add a new game. Okay, so down here we have the different color blocks and what they mean. So green is terrain, blue is water, purple is enemies, pink is power-ups, red is lava, orange are blocks that you can pick up and throw, yellow are coins, white are checkpoints or how you end it, and you have your eraser. You can drag your guy around. We have our map. There's 169 different levels here. It starts you in the middle, and that's okay for today. We're going to start in the middle. I'm going to start right here. Also at the bottom you have the ability to configure your character, configure your background, and add music if you want to. First thing we're going to do is configure our character because we made our character yesterday. So we're going to edit that. I'm going to add an Eeyore, save. So then we have Eeyore in there, or whatever your character is. I'm going to add a wall here so it helps people to understand which way to go to start the game. And then you can start building your game just using these color blocks. So hopefully you can see that I'm adding green blocks right now just to kind of give something for where to jump on. I'm going to go back and add some coins in. So right now they're called coin blocks. They're just the yellow coin blocks. But what I'm going to do is add animation and make that actually look like Eeyore's tail. I'm going to add in a little bit more decoration, and I'll do that in another video. But this is how you configure. You can configure pink blocks, purple blocks, and white blocks. So if we touch on that pink block that I just added, I can make that a jetpack, fireball, spellcaster, make my character become Jumbo, or a randomizer. So let's make it a jetpack because that's always everybody's favorite. I'm going to go back to my blocks, bring Eeyore over, and then I can just do a quick test at any point to see what my game is doing. And then you can see I have the jetpack, so I can fly here. And my game pretty much ended there. So I'm going to go back to the edit, and now I can continue on. The block I want to show you is this white block. If I add in a white block, I can configure it by touching the little wrench, tap the white block. I can add text here. I can make it a checkpoint. If I make it a checkpoint, that means when I die, I will not go back all the way to the beginning. I'll just go back to that checkpoint. Or after I make at least 20 levels, I can add in an end flag, and that's how your game will end. So I'm going to make it an end flag just so you all can see what happens when I touched it. So I touched the white block, and then it's congratulations, I won the game. So I'm going to actually go back to my block so I can delete that because I want at least, again, 20 of these little worlds filled out before I add in an end flag. All right, now I'm going to add some blocks. I'm going to drag Eeyore down here to give another level. Maybe he falls into some water underneath. Bring him back up just to show you how the orange blocks work. So I walk over, and maybe I need to dig through the orange blocks to get down to the next level. And I can swim back up if I want to through the water by just double tapping the up button on my right hand. To double jump, you want to tap that twice as well, and that will give you the ability to jump a little higher. Okay, let's go back to edit. I'm going to add in some enemies. So if we add in a couple enemies, I can configure those enemies again. I can make them patrollers, which means that they just walk back and forth, or I can make them flyers. I can have them shoot fireballs at me. I can make them harder to kill. Oops. Harder to kill or easier to kill. Maybe one jump kills them. Or if I give them more life, it's a little bit hard. So you can play around in this configure setting to make your enemies bigger, or there's a bunch of different options here. So play around with that and have fun, and make sure you hit save after. Also, background. So if I go to the asset packs are things that are provided by the game design Bloxels designers. I can pick something to add into the background, so then when I go into my background, it's not just what was originally there. So see, it took a couple times for me to kill that enemy, but I could make it harder or not as hard. Duration tab, and the next time that I log on, we'll talk about adding assets to make our game look a little bit more realistic. So hopefully while you have time today, you will log in and make your game layouts, and hopefully you'll add maybe at least 20 different blocks, cover 20 different blocks before you decide to put your end flag in.